Hello and welcome to our lesson on area of triangles in our trigonometry class. This is going to be from section 8.4 in the text, and this may be one of the easiest, fastest lessons we do this semester, okay? So what you need to know is we've got two formulas for finding the area of a triangle based on whether you're given a side angle side setup or a side setup, okay? Whether you're given two sides in the included angle or all three sides. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right off the bat, one of the big mistakes people make on a test is if they're given a side angle side, they may find the area when it actually says solve the triangle. So make sure you read the instructions and make sure that it asks for the area before you use one of these formulas. And with that said, we're just going to go ahead and jump into the examples. First example, I'm not going to list the pieces of the triangle because they're not asking me to solve the triangle. They're asking me to find the area. And so what we're given for the first example, we're given side A is 3, side B is 4, and angle C is 50 degrees. Now remember I said that we can tell for sure that this is side angle side because we are given an angle, only one, and all three letters are different. A, B, C. If you're given one angle and all three letters are different, A, B, and C, that's a definite side angle side. And so we're just going to plug right into the area formula and calculate the area, okay? Now, what you need to know is that S1 and S2, that stands for side 1 and side 2. And it doesn't matter which one is side 1 and side 2. Okay, this could be side 1, this could be side 2. You want to switch them, that's fine, doesn't matter. So that's going to be 1/2 times side 1 times side 2 times sine of theta, which is going to be the only angle given. Theta is your angle. And then once we plug into the formula, all we have to do is pull up the calculator and calculate that. So we're going to do 1/2. Hey, if you want to do 0.5, that's the same. 0.5 is okay. Times 3 times 4 times sine of 50. Remember that you do need to be in degree mode since our angle is a degree. And then you're going to have to round wherever they tell you to in the instructions. So we're going to round this. We're going to say 4.6 rounded. 4.6. And then whatever the units are, if let's say that this was 3 inches and 4 inches, then this would be inches squared. Remember that area is always square units. And if they don't give you any units, then you can either just not put any units or you could put units squared. But I think in MyLab Math, if you put this in the answer box, it's probably going to count it wrong. So we're just going to say 4.6 and we're done. That's all there is to that. Finding the area, plug and play. You only have to find the one value. Next example. This time we're going to be given side A is 12, side B is 35, and side C is 37. Now notice this time we're given all three sides, and so this is going to be a side setup. Okay, now notice for side, we do actually have two different formulas. This formula right here calculates the value for S that you're going to need to plug into the area formula. So if you're wondering what S is, that is the semi-perimeter. That's what that stands for. S is the semi-perimeter, which means halfway around the triangle. Semi means half the perimeter. So in order to find this area, we're going to have to calculate the semi-perimeter first. So S is, add up the sides, take half. And so we can do that pretty easily with the calculator. And sometimes it comes out an integer like this, 42, and sometimes it comes out a decimal like 42.5. So whatever it gives you, you don't want to round that. You want to take exactly what it says. Lucky for us, this time it's an integer. And then that is my value for S that I can then plug into the area formula. And if I could scroll down so you can see that, there we go. It's the square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. And then if you want to do an intermediate step, you can. 42 times, that's going to be 30. 42 minus 35 is going to be 7. And then 42 minus 37 is going to be 5. If you want to do that, you can. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Let me show you. With the calculator, you can simply do square root of 42, and then you can use the parentheses. 42 minus 12, 42 minus 35, and 42 minus 37. Do you see you can input it all at one time under the square root? Oh, and that's an integer too. That's kind of nice. 210. Now remember, that's our area at this point, and that would be feet squared, inches squared, whatever the units are squared, okay? And that is done. I mean, that's done. And I've covered both formulas. So now you see how to work either area formula, whether you're given side, angle, side, or side, side, side. And since I don't want to cheat you out of some learning, we are going to do one more example. Let's do a word problem, okay? And it says the dimensions of a triangular lot are 100 feet by 50 feet by 75 feet. So let's make a note of that. The dimensions are 100 feet by 50 feet by 75 feet. That's the dimensions of the triangular lot. It says if the price of the land is $3 per square foot, how much does this lot cost? Well, we know the way that we figure out the price of a lot is we multiply how many square foot it is times how much it is per square foot. So we're going to have to find the area. This is a side, side, side setup. And so that means the first thing we need is the semi-perimeter. All right, so we're going to have 100 plus 50 plus 75 all over 2. First, we need the semi-perimeter. All right, so that's going to be 100 plus 50 plus 75 over 2. And I'm showing it this way for a change so that you TI-83, 84 users, this is a way that you can input it and get the semi-perimeter. Notice you have to use the grouping symbol to indicate all of this is numerator. Oh, look at that. And we're going to have to hit the SD button. That's going to be 112.5. That's our semi-perimeter. And now we're going to need the area. So the area is going to be the square root of S, S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. And I think some of you may be wondering, how did I know that this is A, B, and C? And the answer is, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to go to our calculator and calculate that value. Square root of 112.5 times. Okay, be patient. It's going to take a little bit to type all of this in, okay? That's the hardest part about this problem, is typing all of this stuff in the calculator, I think. And as long as I didn't miss anything, bam, there's our area, 1,815.46. Now that's the area, that is the amount of square feet, and then we need to multiply that by how much it cost per square foot. How much was that? That was $3 per square foot. And then that's going to give us the cost of the lot. So we can just hit times 3. And that's going to be 5,446. 5,446 point. And if you're wondering, where do I round this to? This one is easy. Since it's money, you always round to the nearest penny. Money to the nearest cent, 38 cents. And there's the final answer for that application problem. And that's it for this particular lesson, okay? So I hope all of that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.